mer babies, and happy spring. I apologize for this very wrinkly backdrop I have. It's very spring-like. I like it. It's cheerful. It's just a little wrinkly, and that's because I'm rushing a little bit. Um, I work very closely with divine timing, and when the message needs to come out, it needs to come out. And Spirit is like, now, 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 now. So not much time to prepare. So I just threw on a nice little backdrop, and here we go. I'm back after quite a while. I did try to be consistent, but oh, you know me, Sag rising. I have things to do. So here we are. I hope you've had a very nice winter and a nice spring. I did say a little prayer for you all off camera. I consecrated the space, I consecrated the crystals, programmed them to send Reiki healing energy to all of you who are watching, whoever finds this message, to my people, my collective of why can't I say mer babies today? Maybe you're not mer babies. Maybe you're fairies. Maybe you're magicians. Maybe you're wizards. Maybe you're gnomes. Maybe you're just humans who just don't get anything that I say. And that's fine. That's all right. I'm here to teach you. So, shuffling the cards off camera. I'm not on camera because I'm in a very chill state. Very chill mode. And sometimes I just like to be in my natural state. Hair a mess, no makeup. Like, just chill, man. Like, I'm just chill, but I do still want to push a message out for you. And the reason is because I received my 4th nudge in about 4 months that I need to be doing this. I keep picking it up and dropping it, picking it up and dropping it. And maybe for the collective, this is a message for you too. If you're watching me, maybe you're spiritual. Maybe you're readers. Maybe you're struggling like me with your throat chakra. Like, I'm always constantly struggling with my throat chakra. And you can probably tell. The sound I know on this video is not the most amazing because my mic is buried somewhere, but maybe this collective can relate to that. Can relate to a state of chaos, can relate to a state of feeling, I want to say muffled, but it almost came out censored. So maybe some of you might be dealing with that, the idea that you can't speak up or you can't express properly. Perhaps things are coming out unclear. Perhaps things are coming in unclear. And that's fairly normal because we're in the eclipse tunnel, aren't we? We're in the eclipse tunnel. Huge beginnings after huge endings. They say, somebody said this recently, that whatever falls away during this eclipse period, I believe it goes into April, whatever falls away is meant to fall away. Just let it. Oh, card just popped out as I said that. Oh my god, it's the tower. That's so funny. Can you even see that? Have I set this up properly? Yeah, there you go. Whatever falls away during this eclipse tunnel was meant to fall away. So just let it. Just watch it. Just be with yourself and be kind to yourself. And give yourself the space to absorb. Here we go. Ooh. Give yourself a space to sit with your emotions and absorb the changes. Because they're for a reason. When things fall away, they're only to make room for something new. And babies, I can relate. I've had some huge losses over the winter. Huge, huge losses. Just in relationships. I lost a baby. Maybe some of you can relate to that. So this is huge. I mean, this is huge for all of us. Oh, and don't be worried. It was a miscarriage in early term. So it wasn't like, like an actual like living, like, well, I mean, it was alive, but it wasn't like I had given birth or anything. It was an early term miscarriage, which is very common for a lot of women. And I can't believe I even said that on this video because I wasn't planning on sharing that at all, but I guess Spirit wants me to share my stories a little bit more so I can help people who are maybe going through the same thing. So I bet you whoever's picking up on this reading, and my readings don't reach a lot of people, Whoever is picking up on this can relate to that. And just know that when things are lost, when things leave our lives, it's only to pave the way for huge new beginnings. So just wait for that. Just watch and wait, and just be with yourself and be kind to yourself. Give yourself the space to just experience what you're feeling. You know, express it, write it down, talk to your guides, talk to God, talk to your friends, and just go through it. The only way is through. And once you've done that, then you'll have some space for the new to arrive. Here I am. I'm shuffling the Hedge Witch Oracle. Yeah. So that's a big message for you guys today. I didn't mean for that to come out. But there you go. All right. Is there anything else that needs to come out? I did actually pick up on quite a few channeled messages. I get them probably about a day or two before I'm going to read. The first was about people coming back from the past. I know, boring. Like, who wants to hear more about that, right? But it is, we are still in Venus retrograde, and I know everybody's saying it, like, people coming back from the past, reassessing relationships, and it's all part of the big eclipse tunnel change. So, you know, I mean, some things will come back, some things will be for you and they'll stay. Some things won't be for you and they'll leave permanently. Some things you're going to have to close out yourself. You're going to have to sit with yourself and your emotions and decide whether they're for you or not. Okay, anything else coming out? There was another channeled message last night. Actually, I had a dream about, and I get them all the time, and it varies. I mean, sometimes they're precognitive, sometimes they are not for me at all. But lately, I've set the intention that if they're not for me, then they're for the collective. And it was about starting over. Again, new beginnings, starting over, but in a small town, like near water. So perhaps whoever's watching is thinking about a do-over, thinking about a new start in a smaller place. And I was near water. It was actually really beautiful, and it looked tropical, but it wasn't. It was I'm reading in Canada, so we have a lot of lakes. And oh wow, okay, popping cards. Oh yes, it was the dream. This is the dream card. It was a very dreamlike setting, and it was not like it was a lake, but it was not like any lake I had ever seen before. It was crystal clear, sandy, light blue, you know. So for whoever's watching, perhaps that's something that Spirit is saying is a great possibility for you right now, especially if you have experienced some loss over the winter. That is something that Spirit is saying, yeah, think about that. That actually might be a really good thing for you. What else did I channel? Let me just look at my notes here. Oh, and I also want to give a shout out to Queen of Wands. I was on Queen of Wands Tarot. If you don't know her, please check her out. She is awesome. She does these really cool lives, and I feel like she's part of my soul tribe, and she gave me my fourth indicator that I need to be doing this more often. And she gave me a little bit of a talk about how to approach my channel, and I really appreciate that, and I think that's beautiful and awesome, and I appreciate it very much. Okay, let's move on. I want to move on. Oh, and right, I also want to show you these cards. I want to show you these cards. I won these from the beautiful Rare Gazelle. She has another amazing tarot channel, so do check her out as well. That was one of my other indicators that I should be trying to be more regular on this. Trying to be more regular. And sometimes I get a little discouraged, you know, because, I mean, not all of you hit the like button, and I know you're there. But thank you for those who do. Thank you for those who watch and are just, you know, it's fine. If readings don't resonate for you, it's fine. Don't even stress about it. It's fine. This is really for a very small collective of people that resonate with my energy. And, that's another message for you too, is not everybody's going to resonate with your energy. And that's okay. That's okay. There's a gazillion different frequencies that people are on. People shift frequencies all the time. Breathe. So yeah, it's fine. But if you are resonating with what I'm saying, please do hit the like. And if you want to stay updated, I am going to try and stay regular on this channel, so hit the subscribe too. Right. Okay, practicing patience with yourself is very important right now. Just check the framing here, make sure you can see that. Practicing patience with yourself as you go through this transition is going to be huge. Achieving a state of balance, like these rocks, one step at a time. Achieving a state of balance and peace. See, all the green in that card is all heart chakra balance. And that's the goal, isn't it? So what have we got so far? We've got huge changes, huge transitions, huge losses, huge gains. We've got the start. I feel like it's the start of a whole new thing for you. The start of a dream life. The start of something beautiful. Spring is coming, blooming, approaching things from a different angle, perhaps. Seeing things differently, doing things differently. My collective is definitely doing that. Is looking at the same life, the same situation, and just allowing it to be a co-creation with the Most High, with the Divine. Accepting what's changing and not trying to do everything alone. Because you're not alone. You're never alone. You always have the support and guidance of angels. You always have the support and guidance of the Most High. And it's like living. Whoa, that's not what I meant to say. I was going to say it's like being on a team with people, spirits, angels, guides, the Most High, whatever it is that you resonate with, gods, goddesses, all benevolent beings who are working with you. Whoever's resonating with this reading, you're seen. Spirit sees you. All kinds of spirits see you. They're all part of, I want to say, your service team. They're all sort of available to you. And they're all working behind the scenes to help you accomplish things. And you may not see the fruits of that work until later. But just trust. If it seems like there's nothing happening, just trust the other members of your team are on it. And sometimes when you're working on a team, you do have to wait. Sometimes you do have to wait until the other members of the team do their thing before you can do your thing. Sometimes it depends on them doing their thing. And it's always about timing, guys. It's always about timing. Yeah. So just take it chill. Chillax. I don't mean stop progressing. I do believe that we are being encouraged to keep moving forward and keep doing the thing. But just don't put too much pressure on you, because your other team members, what did I say? Your other team members are working. They're working for you, okay? So, right, one last thing I want to add about this card in the middle. The dream card. This is the golden poppy. The golden poppy. And when I think of poppies, I think of that scene. Well, I think of a couple of things, but oddly, I think of that scene first from Wizard of Oz, where she's like in the poppy field and she like is trying to get to the Emerald Castle, and she like inhales, I don't know, I can't remember, but she inhales all this like poppy dust and like falls asleep. And I don't know, I don't even know if I'm remembering it right, but I remember like flying monkeys around and like, okay, I know what this is. This is a channeled message about your space. I think whoever's resonating with this is having space issues like me. You know, perhaps noise issues, perhaps other energies encroaching on your space. So this is a message from the divine to protect your space, which I actually have had to be doing regularly, like every day. Like, and when I say that, when I say space, I mean a number of things. Your first important space is your body. Keeping your body cleansed and energetically clean and clear. The thing that helps me the most is salt baths and regular Reiki. I will be offering in the spring here in Brampton, Ontario, Canada. But I also can offer distance Reiki, and a lot of Reiki practitioners can do this as well. So wherever you are, you can find someone who can practice Reiki with you. Right. The first space I'm talking about, the first level is your body. Keeping that clear, keeping your head clear, keeping your, I want to say almost like the auric field clear of extraneous noises. And that's what I have to do. When I do readings, I have to choose my timing when my energy won't be disrupted. And I know when those times are. So perhaps this is about being aware of the rhythms around you and choosing your timing to do certain kinds of work, I want to say. Yes. So what also helps a lot is burning sage. It also helps along with Reiki, super powerful. Also choosing your locations. Being aware of when you are near energies that drain you, when you are near energies that just make you feel not so good. You can choose your positioning. You can choose how close you want to be. Usually, hopefully, you're in a position where you can choose how close you need to be to certain energies and adjust accordingly. Protect your space, protect your body, protect your auric field. And the next level I want to say is protect your home space or your workspace. Sage it if you have to. I find sage more effective than crystals personally, and Reiki. But everybody will have their own method. Not everything works for everybody, but that's what I use. And also be aware of what you're absorbing. You know, if you're scrolling, or if you're taking in media, if you're taking in shows, you're taking in videos, be aware of the messages that are coming through those. Be aware of the feel. Be aware of whether they're positive, whether they're negative, whether they make you feel paranoid, whether they make you feel pessimistic. You know, try to filter out all the messages that do not align with your highest good. And I want to say you want to surround yourself with people, media, and messages that are powerful, that are empowering, that are affirming for you for your highest possible timeline, that are not overly focused on other people, not overly focused on the negatives. I mean, the negatives exist. Guys, the demons be real up in this place. I'm serious. And a lot of the times people are very oblivious to, negative, dark energies that are working through them. It's very easy for, dark energies to work through a person who's vibing very low. And that's why this is very important to be aware of for yourself. So stay high vibe, stay connected to the Most High, the benevolent creator. Is that all I need to say about that? Sorry guys, I'm very intuitive in my style. It may or may not resonate with you. And I'm mostly channeling. I'm just opening my mouth and words come out. So is there anything else? Right. Okay. And back to my story about people coming back from the past. Okay, this is one last thing, and then I'm going to end it. And I'll be back. I promise. I'll be back. One last thing is about people coming back from the past in this eclipse tunnel with Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde. I don't know if I said this already, but there are people and energies that will be coming back. And you're really going to have to sit with yourself about whether or not they need, I want to say, whether they deserve a place in your energy. And I don't mean to say anybody's better than anybody else. It's more just about, do they still align with you? Do they still align with you? Because we've all changed a lot over the winter. Whoever is still here definitely has gone through huge changes. I want to say in the last year, 2024. So if they're coming back from before then, do you guys still vibe? Like, does that even make sense anymore? I mean, I don't think it's worth it to say yes and give all your energy to a person based on what was before. You need to think about what's now, what your energy is now, what you accept now, what you think is valuable now, how you see yourself and how you see yourself now, how they see you. And likely it's not the same as how you see yourself now. So if they don't see you the same, I mean, if they do see you the same from before, do you think it's worth it to express how that should be different now? And are they receptive to that, to the fact that you are different now? Because the past is the past and the future is the future. The only thing that really exists right now is now. The past has happened. Yeah, it was real. The future hasn't happened yet. So it's an idea. It's not real right now. The only thing you have is now. So with that in mind, with these energies that want to resurrect, they might be interested. They might be intrigued about you. They might want to get back in your energy because it's so delicious, which is probably right for my collective. Your energy is delicious. It's delicious, honey. And who wouldn't want some of that? But just because they're interested in being part of the deliciousness that is you doesn't mean that's necessarily good for you, right? You want to think about aiming that energy towards yourself first, and then you'll know what it feels like to be surrounded in your own delicious energy. And then you'll be able to see the difference or feel the difference between the deliciousness and the not deliciousness. like, yeah, I don't even know how else to describe that. Your energy is delicious. It's like honey. Honey. I'm feeling like honey and like creamy desserts. And once you have that, are you going to switch? Like, once you have, okay, not about switching. It's more like, once you have that, which comes from yourself, your own nectar is amazing. Once you have that, you'll be able to determine the difference between how that feels, which you've aimed to yourself, your own energy, which is delicious, which you've aimed to yourself, and you are rolling around in it and enjoying it. Enjoy it. If you're not already enjoying it, please enjoy it. Once you enjoy it for a while, you'll be able to feel the difference between how that feels and how it feels when someone else gives you their energy. And maybe if there's no difference, then amazing. You guys match. But if there is a difference, if it somehow tastes a little bitter, feels a little bitter, something just feels off, like milk that's gone a bit off, maybe roll around in your own energy for a little longer. Because like attracts like. You'll raise your vibe, enjoying your own energy. And the law of the universe is that your vibe will attract your tribe. So, I can only tell you, I have no proof of this, but I can only tell you what's worked for me. And that's why I feel it's important to share it with you. So enjoy your springtime, guys. Enjoy spring. I hope this has been useful for you. I know these types of messages are useful for me. And I will see you very shortly on the next one.